Hey everyone, John here. So this is the last video I'll be doing for the month of December. I just wanted to do a quick vlog on a recent episode of the Disney sitcom Best Friends Whenever. It's a show about two best friends who get the ability to time travel and do it and use it to get into all kinds of fun little adventures. It's a show that I like. It's a pretty decent show. Not the greatest thing in the world. I don't like it as much as Girl Eats World, but yeah, pretty solid. It actually just had its series finale recently, and the second to last episode they did is the one I'll be talking about today. It's their Christmas episode. It goes with the name The Christmas Curse. So basically, in this episode, the plot is that the two girls, Sid and Shelby, they're having a Christmas party at their house. They live together with Shelby's parents, and basically they have this girl who's been with them for the whole season. Her name is Daisy. She's a princess from like medieval times. So they accidentally brought back to their time, and for some reason that I actually can't remember right now, weren't able to bring her back or didn't want to bring her back to her time or something. I think it's probably because it might have had to do with her being a prisoner. I'm not sure. But yeah, this episode, it was alright. It was like a decent episode. I'd probably give it a rating of like 6.5 out of 10, which would be like, decent, passable. It was pretty funny, it had an alright plot. I don't like it as much as the one they had last year, which was called The Girls of Christmas Past. I did a little review of that on my DeviantArt. I guess I could put a link to it down below. But yeah, that one was that was a pretty good episode. This one was alright. It has, some decent jokes to it. We get some funny stuff from some of the subplots. See, there's a couple other side plots going on here. We get Shelby's twin little brothers, who the characters I don't really like too much. They have this thing where they're trying to like capture and get revenge on Santa Claus because like last year he apparently got them socks, and then that also ends up tying in with another subplot with Sid and Shelby's male friends named Barry and Naldo, and there's the whole thing where like the one Barry, he's like the genius scientist kid who actually got them to have the superpowers, and he's kind of sort of this like cynical kind of sort of Scroogey guy. Like there's like this funny thing where he's like sitting there kind of watching and like nitpicking and like finding plot holes in like classic Christmas movies, like How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and that's some pretty funny stuff in his plot. But I definitely like their side of the plot better than the one with the twins, Brett and Chet. I guess I don't really like their characters too much. But yeah, the episode does have some funny jokes overall from the main plot. There becomes some conflict with it where you see this girl Daisy. She tries to bring some kind of decoration from her time to their Christmas party, which is like this gross, smelly thing that looks like a goat or something. I don't know exactly what the significance of it is, but they don't like it, and they're trying to get rid of it because they're trying to make the party good for this snobby girl who they go to school with. And by trying to get rid of it and putting it in the oven and burning it, Daisy tells them that they're now cursed. So there's this kind of whole thing, well, it's like, well, is it really a curse or not? And you kind of know it's not, because that would be, if they did do that, it would be kind of out of place for this show, but they didn't really do that, so that's good. Yeah, but it's a pretty decent episode. Let's see if there's anything I want to talk about. I mean, you get more of the nice chemistry between the main characters, Sid and Shelby. They actually rival probably Riley and Maya for like a really good Disney Channel female BFF group. They're very likable, and they have like a really good chemistry together. They really have like this really strong bond, and we get some of that in this episode, and that's nice. It's actually not like one thing I think I liked better about last year's episode they did is that it was kind of had like a very kind of touching ending and got more into that bond between them. This one is mainly a comedy. It does have a nice little message with their plot, which is somewhat of a cliched Christmas episode message, but they do it in a little bit of a unique way, so that's pretty good. Let's see, was there anything else I wanted to talk about? I mean, the episode, I guess, that keeps her being a fully good episode is that there are times when it starts off pretty funny, but then it gets like, there's like other periods like where it's just kind of more lackluster. It doesn't have as much good humor to it. One thing that's interesting is that it actually is pretty much a standalone episode, which I was worried it might not, because I actually haven't been keeping up with this season. I'll have to go back and check out the rest of it when it's on Netflix. So yeah, if you've never seen the show, it could be something, right, to check out if you're looking for like a decent Christmas episode to watch and you think the show might be interesting. I don't know if there's anything I wanted to talk about. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about, yeah. So, just a quick little vlog, give my thoughts. Yeah, so the episode, once again, I'll give a 6.5 out of 10. It's decent. Maybe check it out if you got nothing else to watch. And, alright. Happy holidays, Red Ribbon Reviews, and thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.